Hi guys, welcome to Winning Easy. We're back together.
Yeah,
Dan and myself.
been a while. But
Yeah.
no, we been caught up with work and illness and whatnot, but ready, back firing, and very confident this week. They're going to have a big week, so ready to rip in and find plenty of value and lots of winners hopefully. So
That's it, yeah, we should be back for the Winter Carnival, and this is the first Group 1 race day of the Queensland Winter Carnival, the BTC Cup. Won by some many great horses, including Black Caviar 5 years ago now. Geez, it seemed like it was only yesterday when she chased down Haley. So 25,000 there. That was a great day. If you were privileged to be there, which we weren't, but it was great to watch anyway. But it's a great meeting. We'll be we're back, and we can't wait for this Winter Carnival. We'll also in a few weeks' time get back to Eagle Farm for Oaks Day, which is going to be sensational.
Been a long time coming. Yeah, seems like forever. Old Eagle Farm's been shut down and in the works, but great to see it finally open and ready to rumble.
I think it'll give a lot of the confidence to the industry just to have that asset back and give a bit of positive for the industry. It's good to have Dan back. Last few weeks I've struggled a bit with some of the tips I've done. Last week was a good week though. I said I'd bounce back last week. And a couple of winners, a couple of place getters. We're all tipped at $19. That helped me big time. So it's good to have back. I think we'll bounce off each other and we'll get plenty of winners this week for sure. So you can kick off race one. Just before we start, just let's talk about two topics. Just your opinion, any topics or anything that's caught your eye the last few weeks that obviously we had Chautauqua and Buffing, which I touched on a little bit last week. But
I just want to give a rap to, I know you're a big fan of the Adelaide races over in South Australia. I think that the last few weeks, the quality of racing, just every race has just been highly competitive. There's been, some good price roughies. There's been, some good horses competing over there. I think the Oaks last week, great race as well. Really close finish. And Mick Kent again, horse 3 starts ago. To maiden, now look at it,
you don't see horses do that. Third start in a Group 1 to win 1,300, 1,400, up to 2,000. This guy is a genius trainer. Honestly, he really just absolutely gun trainer. Knows what he's doing, and not too many other people would have attempted that. But beautifully bred as well, and
lovely
he's got huge opinion of it, and so did Lukey Nolan, who then his next race in the Sangster had a very bad fall. It was a terrible fall, actually. He got clipped up by
he's not doing too well at the moment, Lukey. I think I read he's got a broken collarbone, I think a broken arm, and I think 3 or 4 ribs as well, plus some kidney damage as well. So
I think, to be honest, he's lucky that he even got that. But it was a terrible fall, high impact. It's one of those ones, he fell to the right side. It looked like perfectly, and that just one horse happened to just clean him up. We wish Lukey a quick recovery. Precious Gem, Henry Thrier, and Jacob Noonan, his first Group 1, as Henry's second. Great young team there, and well done.
Won a Group 1, second Group 1, one with Sontag as well, Henry. So, good young trainer as well. So we like to see some young blood in the industry, and Jake, he's been at it for a while. He's a really good jockey. He's struggled to pick up some rides, the last couple of years since he came out of his time. But he's just proved that he's quality. He's
when I actually went back and watched a replay a few minutes after the race, and to see how bad the fall was and that. And I watched him particularly his ride in the race. It was a gun ride. It was. I just watched him in that. It was a 10 out of 10 ride, and. You couldn't ask for better off anyone in Group 1. That's why he got the money. But it's just great to see him finally win a Group 1. There's no better than Group 1. That's the pinnacle of the sport. Doesn't matter if it's in Adelaide, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne. A Group 1's a Group 1. And that was a legit Group 1. And same with the Oaks. I hear a few people, especially on Sky, on a few of their shows, bagging Adelaide Group 1s and not class them as Group 1s.
They're high quality fields. And the thing is as well, is it's hard to go over there and win. We see it time and time again. You see short price favourites, from other states who fall short. But it's hard to go over there and win. Those locals, they're tough. And
you look at the winners of those races over the years, the Sangster and the Schweppes Oaks, and they've produced horses who have gone on to be good. Every year they seem to just not get the recognition. I heard someone compare to the Oaks in Sydney a while ago, say it was nowhere near as strong. Well, I don't know how you could say that when Ambience who ran second in the Oaks. I mean, there was 4 miles through her through the Adelaide one, and that didn't really hold up at all. So I just it just really annoys me actually when Adelaide sort of South Australian racing doesn't get Group 1. It was great to see both Group 1s had 18 horse fields capacity. That's what true Group 1s are. Not these Sydney ones where you got 6, 7 runners and Waller's got 3 or 4. I don't class that as a Group 1. So
well, like I say, we're giving a wrap to Mick Kent there, but also name escapes me at the moment. But Silence Editions trainer, I know diehard winning easy fans with big followers as well. This is another horse as well. I think 6 starts. It's preparation. There was 6 start in the Oaks. Went maiden, got the maiden win out the start. Cranbourne won by 7. $2 best bet of the millennium. Won again, second up, like we say, when we made our best bet. Then ran a second, won again 3 weeks ago, and then runs a close second in the Oaks, closing strongly. So that's what I say. Like another horse, another trainer who's 1100 meters first up all the way out to those. I think she's a really good horse. Silence Edition. I think she's going to come back bigger and better again next preparation. So. Definitely first and second out of the Oaks. Really good horses and ones to follow for sure.
That's it. That was the plan. Grand finals that day for Silent Edition, and they came very close to pulling off. And like I said, I think he just got beat by Philly, who maybe untapped
very
to be honest.
talented.
Like she in the run as well as Mick Kent started the race, never going to get beat.
No, agree.
Was jogging. I went back and watched that race again, and if it didn't win. It would have been unlucky. It just was absolutely jogging. From the 1,000 metre onwards, he couldn't hold it slow enough. And for a 2,000 metre horse to do that was amazing. So, I think that's a good point, bro. South Australian racing, and we've got the Derby this week over there, and then the Goodwood the following week. So the next 2 weeks, even gets better in South Australia as well. I touched on Chautauqua the other week. Was amazing win.
Nothing to say really, just he's a freak. He gave away an impossible start and smashed him. So
no Royal Ascot, as I said last week, and everyone's made obviously world clear now. He come back another campaign in the spring. It's great to see because we get to see him out here, and he brings people to the races.
That's
and
right.
He'll be racing obviously the Darley Classic in Manikato again, trying to win that. Buffering, he's not going to be retired. He's pulled, and they're going to spell him and bring him back for the Moya to try and win 4 in a row. Whether I hope
they do the right thing by him. If he looks like he's not coming up, or if he's had enough, just do the right thing by him. But as long as he's fit and healthy, we know he loves his racing as well. He stands up to it time and time out. So as long as the old buff is ready to run, let him have a crack. But if he's showing signs, he owes the connections nothing, and let the champ go out on his own terms. So
I love seeing a horse like him. I love seeing these tough old girls. We don't see enough of these where they race till 7, 8 years old. But mate, he's done that. He's now like 59, 60 starts now. He's done enough to he's done. I love seeing that tough old gelding because he makes people want to watch him go to the race. And we don't see enough of our horses continue their career after year after year, especially the stallions out with stud deals. But hopefully, if he does come back, it'll be great to see. Maurice, that won the mile that day, he's a star, as I said, and just
that acceleration.
We have to get a campaign to get into the Cox. I know it's a 1,000,000 shot, but honestly, these are the type of horses we need. We want to see Winks take on because he's another level, that horse, 7 in a row. And I just read this afternoon before our show, the Yoshida Kinin, one of the biggest mile races in Japan, which he won last year. That's next in a few weeks. He's going to try and defend that. And Tommy Berry's picked up the ride.
Oh wow, nice.
So it's a big ride for Tommy. He's obviously over the moon with that ride, but what a pickup ride to ride a superstar horse like him. He's just an imposing figure. Absolute beast of an animal. So what else have we got here running down quickly? My writing's pretty bad. Queensland Carnival and Buffering Chautauqua. Any other topics? I've got something written down, but I can't even understand my writing. I scribbled there.
No, that's all good. While you decipher your own Illuminati there, we'll move on to get straight in first race. Over 1,050 metres. I'm going number 8 here, Strata Lady, $8.50 from Tony Gollan stable. Tegan Harrison to ride. Barrier 1. I just think this former Kiwi's form just stands head and shoulders above anything else. This horse got form around the likes of Marky Mark, Dalciello, and of course Sophia Rosa, who's ATC Oaks winner. I think that's just, like I say, head and shoulders above them. She had enough behind Sophia Rosa, got beaten 40 odd lengths, but before that, only 2 lengths off Marky Mark and Dalciello. I think Dalciello is a Group 3 winner over here, and Marky Mark's been Group 3 competitive as well. So I think that's head and shoulders above anything else, and clearly the way to go at nice each way. It's at $8.50. Number 3, Divine Century, in for second. Won 2 out of his last 3 starts. Stewie Kendrick, good trainer, going well. Number 2, Secret Saga, in for third. Good run first up. Come from strong form lines. Blake Shin to ride. Don't like the price up. Only $3.20. Things a bit short, but clearly in with a big chance. And number 10, Drumbeat's Choice, in for 4. Won 2 in a row, and then pretty poor run 2 back, but nice return again last start. So for me, 8, 3, 2, 10.
Yeah, tough race to kick of the day. I think there's only a couple of winning chances though, but which way I was tossing up. In the end, I ended up going the same as you.
Yep,
number
nice.
8, Star Lady.
Yep.
Just on like an impulse. I just think that, you know, with Barrier 1, Barry's 1,010 metre start, 1,050 now, obviously. The 1,100 is Doomers. I just always look for inside alleys first, and then I do form sort of second. So it's the most interesting runner probably of the day. Tony's got now, good Kiwi form.
Big money already, 12 into 850.
Yeah, money
already.
for it. It's 2 trials have been really good.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's been second behind Steele's even open trial the other day.
Yep.
Barrier 1 up Tegan on, I think that's a lead. So we'll go that just on an each way basis. To beat number 5, Dream of Red, Matty Duns. Second up, it's drawn wide, but expected to be rattling home off a nice speed. It's good odds at the moment. Number 6, La Dolce Vita. Another one who
Grey horse,
will improve greatly second up, and actually beat Strala in a trial not too long ago.
Would be help if the rain comes. Loves the wet.
Probably look like it's not going to, but I think it'll improve anyway. And number 2, the stablemate of the more selection, Secret Saga, Barrier 4, Shinny on it. Very honest horse, and it'll be hard to beat again. But 8, 5, 6, 2 there.
Nice, we're both going for 8. You know what that means, guys. So we have the same selection, load up, because we're pretty good on those ones. So race 2, 1,100 metres here, second of the day. I got a nice each way value here at $11. Number 4, Iron Boss from Tony Sears stable. Now, this horse last start was beaten 4.6 lengths behind your favourite in this race, which is Another Whiskey. Iron Boss is $11. Another Whiskey is $2.20. Beat it fair and square that day, but take note, there's a 6.5 kilo weight turnaround here. This horse as well, Iron Boss, had 6 starts at the track and trip for 5 placings. So I think this is really, really solid each way bet here. Iron Boss, like I say, good record, track and trip, and with that 6.5 kilo weight turnaround on the favourite, I really think he can turn the tables here for young Joshy Oliver to ride. Put that favourite in, we'll just talk about number 2, Another Whiskey in for second. $2.20, those too short for me at the moment. Won its last 2 starts well. It's going well. Number 13 for third, Sammy Jane. Ultra honest, this horse. Will be up on the speed. No weight on its back. Gets in with 52.5 after the claim as well. So it'll be up there, bowling along. And number 14, Freezer Charges with no weight as well, and Tegan to ride. So for me, I'm going 4, 2, 13, 14.
Nice. I'm going for Chrissy Lee to bring one up here and get the money. And number 8, Invitations. I just think it's got good Sydney form. I think it come up here from Barrier 3, and I think definitely each way. I think you'll get a collect for sure. Very consistent horse. Doesn't really run a bad race. Second at Canterbury last start, 59.5. Before that one at Newcastle, before that was at Scone, but got beat by Clearly Innocent, so there's nothing wrong with that form. So I think, from Barrier 3 should get the right run and be given every chance. And the second, third, fourth will go in number 9, Scratch. Already got it. Sammy Jane we'll put in for second now. Another Whiskey will go for third, and Iron Boss for fourth. So 8, 9, 13, 2 there.
Alright, beautiful. We'll move on to race 3. Here's a benchmark at 85 over the 1350. very, very, very tough race here. Any one of a dozen could win this.
Yeah.
I've ended up just going for the class horse. I go for the toppy here, number 1, Ruling Force. Drops 2 kilos from his last start. Drawn lovely in barrier 4, currently $12. I love horses in these tough big fields where they're dropping back from the mile down to the 1300-1400. Rock hard fit. This horse will roll along, make its own luck out in front, be out of trouble. And like I said, I think $12 is really good odds here for number 1, Ruling Force. Number 7, Elegant Composure. It's a very interesting horse. He is unbeaten, won 6 out of 6. Looks to have untapped ability. To win 2 starts ago was unbelievable. I still don't know how it won that day. I only got up by a nostril, but shows a great will to win. And like I say, pretty untapped at the moment as well. But number 12, Beckham in for 3rd. This horse will go forward. Gave a good sight last start. I think you see, I think it says 5th. I think it ran last start. It was beaten less than a length. So you see a 5th next to it, and it looks like it's run bad. But yeah, gave a good spot out in front and only got overrun the last 25 metres or so. And number 16, all the way down the bottom here, Dream of Slips at $21 in for 4th. A good roughie. Glennie Schofield to ride. Just drawn a horrible gate. I think it's drawn 17. So where it gets to from the gate, I can't draw 17 if it's only 16 runners. Probably drawn 16. So yeah, don't know where it's going to get to from the gate, but yeah, if you get any sort of luck, I think it might be able to finish off well. But for me, going for the toppy, 1 to beat 7, 12, 16.
Yeah, I totally agree with when you said hard race. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So once I just looked for value, and I looked quite hard because it was just a hard race. I've ended up going pretty much the bottom weight sort of thing. I started with number 10, Magic Dallas.
Yeah.
He won a No Metro back in October for his first start for Brian Smith. Then he had another run. His first run the other day was alright. Yeah. I think he just around $30. I think if the race is run right and he gets a break, I think he'll be in the finish somewhere. So we're happy to take 30s for him. You know, with Brian Smith, hopefully he weaves some magic. Numbers 14, Miss Bella. Yeah. Barrier 1, Jay Ford on. $61. I don't think it should be that odds.
I had a look at her. I thought
she's a hard horse to catch.
She is. And I just thought maybe might need one more run just to bring her to her peak. But like you say, should not be those odds. That horse on her day, she can rattle. I tell you.
Yeah. But I just It's just, I just think it's stupid odds. You know what I mean? Like I said, she's a hard horse to catch, but if she came out and won at 60, you would not be shocked at all. You know what I mean? Especially in a race like this, and on the limit as well. So number 16, Dream of Slips was 3rd. I think that's over the price. And number 15, Desert General as well, who's a consistent horse, barrier 2 in the market. Will be hard to beat. So we're on 10, 14, 16, 15.
We're going all the way down the bottom. I'm going all the way up the top there. So we'll see how we go. So. Moving on to race 4 here. It's a JRA Cup over 2,000 metres. Now, this is my theory on this race. Number 3, 6 and 10, Real Love, Sir John Hawkwood and Astronomos. I think there's nothing between them. But out of the 3, Real Love's the only bone dry tracker. And I think that we're going to have a bone dry track on Saturday. That's why I've lent her away here. Like I say, it's been the only one out of the 3 that really likes the rock hard track, and she's going to get that. She's just Miss Ultra consistent. Like I say, maybe 22 to 24 is probably a pet trip, but class will carry her a long way. DK Weir, no better trainer in the land than him, and Brad Willett to ride. So I've gone her way. Currently $3 chance. Would like a bit bigger odds, maybe up to 4s would be a nice price, but lent her way. Number 3 in for 2nd, Sir John Hawkwood, flying this horse, really going good. Good run last start and good win 2 back. Going really well. Number 10, Astronomos, like I say, in for 3rd. The only problem with this horse is be back last. It's got no early speed, no tactical speed as well. So we'll be giving away a bit of a start, probably 3 or 4 lengths to these horses that I think are on the same level. And like I say, this horse is probably not proven up to these other horses' levels, but I think he just has a stack of ability. I remember seeing this horse in his first preparation. I thought he could be anything. So, and number 1, Janub in for 4th to fill the top 4, but I think there's only 3 chances in this 3, 6 and 10, and going Real Love on top, giving the fact it's a dry track.
We'll be shocked if one of those three don't win. Let's make that.
Yeah.
I'll be absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
I totally concur there. I think they're three best horses in the race. I think they're three best horses in form. I just think they've got everything going for them. I'm a big fan of Real Love, as you know. I am surprised they're kicked on a campaign to keep going with Queensland. Well, I thought they would have put away in Target this spring.
Yeah. That's why I'm taking it as a good thing. Like, I just think she must be thriving. Weary doesn't do this unless, especially with the good horses, you wouldn't risk them unless they're really, really showing him something at home. So that was another tick in the box for her, for me anyway. So,
that could be the case. Obviously, Yuri's doing well for him. Push on for sure, but I'm just surprised they are. But I'm going number 10, Astronomus. He will be back last, but I just think he's probably got a better turn of foot than these. His run last start was good. He peaked. Second up, 2 from 2, up to the 2000. Dave Van Dyke. He'll be lovely.
You worried about the big jump in trip? Second up?
No. I think he was a mile first up, so the 2 weeks gap. I think this was a race he would have had planned the whole long. He won first up with Sir John Hawkwood at 2000. David does these things. He's also not frightened to have a go. I don't think that's an issue at all. So we'll go to beat the stablemate number 3. Real. Sir John stablemate, and Bane Duck's got it. To beat him. He'll get the right run from barrier 1, and he's in just good form. Happy horses. Real Love for 3rd, and Destiny's Kiss for 4th, and leaving out the Chris Waller pair at the top. But I just think Astronomist there each way will hard to beat.
Only 3 chances for sure. Alright, moving on to race 5. It's a Moe and Shandon Champagne Classic over 1200 metres. For me, I think it's ridiculous odds here at $7. Number 1, Nikitas. Drawn barrier 5. This horse, 3 starts, absolutely smashed them on debut. Won by as far as he can kick your hat. Second start in this race was just a little bit flat. I think that took a lot out of it because they rode him into the ground and forget his second start. And then came out in the Magic Millions, ran an absolute slashing race behind Capitalist, who also went out to win the Golden Slipper. I think that's by far and away the best form line in the race, in my opinion. And I think $7 is crazy odds. Drawn beautifully in gate 5, like we say, I can't believe $7. I think it's one of the best each way bets you'll ever see. I think this horse is blessed with a stack of ability, and it's gonna take a lot of beating in this race. Number 11, Tia Trelawney in for 2nd. Won by 12 lengths total in its 2 starts. Absolute rocket, this horse. It is very, very, very fast. I don't think I've seen a faster horse for a long time, so it'll be burning out in front as well. $2.20 though, I don't know if I want to take that about a horse that has beaten nothing compared to a horse that's raced against a Golden Slipper and a Magic Millions winner. So that's the query for me with that horse. You can get the same price of place than you can for this one to win. So and like I say, stepping out from the 1100 up to the 1200 as well has got to be some sort of concern. But really, really fast horse, exciting speed machine. Love to see those. Number 10, Candika in for 3rd. Good run first up the other day. Ran a nice 3rd. I think it'll run that position again. And number 2, Suchet in for 4th from the Godolphin stable. Blessed with a stack of ability. I just think he might be wanting a bit further than 1200 metres, but he'll be grinding to the line nicely, and I think some nice races over further in store for him. But for me, Nikitas, one of each way bets of the day. I think it's super odds, $7. Take that now. I'll be shocked if he starts those odds to be 11, 10, 2.
Really good race. That number 11 is a really interesting run out of the bottom weight. How good is she? We don't know, because you can't do much more than her 2 wins. First start, I think she was just point something outside the track record. And then last start just made a mess of it as well, and was going strong on the line. So you think the 12-1 won't be an issue, and if he can jump and get a lead like did barrier 1 and run his last 600, it's the one to beat.
It's okay. It just reminds me of, you see horses like the Ladies Night Out, you see horses like Wicked Intent, these little speed things that go out and, just smash them and run time over these really short trips. once they get to that 1200 meters, it's a different story altogether, and
true.
different class of opposition as well. So
Yeah.
that's why I say, not denying it's a winning chance at all, but I'm just saying don't go jumping into the even money.
Like you could have got a lot better odds last start with with the boom still on it.
Yeah.
Now everyone sort of jump on board. Yeah, I don't want to take the odds now. I'm going number 2, my favourite, Suchez.
Yeah.
Day one, I had a massive opinion of this horse. He was an early slipper tip. They didn't decide to go there. He won the pay-go, and I thought they would have spelled him for the spring.
Yep.
I think he's got the TJ Smith 1600 in a few weeks' time at Eagle Farm.
Yeah.
The Group 1. That's what they want. He's a colt.
Yeah.
They want that Group 1 as a 2-year-old on his bike. He'll be he's crying for the mile. But I still think he's got enough class to win this. He won't be 100% tuned up, I know that. But I'm happy to go each way, knowing that he's just got loads of ability, and that's his goal.
That's shaping up to be a great race, isn't it? Like, if a lot of these go that way...
He's going to have the Toppy Lokes and Nikitas, you're going to have a couple others from Sydney, all those late tunes. You look at Press Statement last year, and...
seen Sizzling go that route as well, in the same colours.
You always get a couple of those Sydney ones come up late, that can really jump out the ground. So it's a great race at TJ every year. But yeah, I'll go Suchez to beat the 11, the favourite. However you pronounce its name.
Tia Trelawney.
Yeah, Tia Trelawney. I just seen this believe, and I just think if they're going to beat it, it'll be the last 100.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, it's hard to sort of not tip it. But the key is for third. Once again, I think a TJ is its goal. But it's a class horse. Its form, as you said, you can't get much better than its form, and defense for fourth. They stand out to me. So that good race.
Same first four, just different order.
Great race though.
Really looking forward to that one. Race 6, Singapore TC Members Handicap over the mile, 1600 metres. Another one, impossible race here. I found a nice value here at $9. Going for the number 11, All Night Saint. Rick McMahon to ride from gate 5. I've got some solid form lines here and stays down on the limit, 54 kilos. Like I say, $9 I think is really, really good odds here. Mr. Consistent this horse. I think he ran 4th, 3rd and 2nd his last 3 starts. So I think he's the way to go at $9. I can't go past him. I think he's really, really good odds. Number 3, Jumbo Prince in for 2nd. Ordinary first up, needed the run, but really, really good 3rd last start. Don't like this horse in gate 1. He has no early speed, and his back marker will be flying home. But if he can get some luck and weave his way through the field, I think he'll be finishing hard. Number 13, Breton. 3 runs back from the spell, ran 2 nice fourths, and then broke through the other day. Drawn a sticky gate in barrier 10 as well, so I'm not sure where to get to from there. If he gets luck, it'll be hard to beat. It'll be strong late. And number 12, Heart of a Warrior. In for 4th. Once again, Tegan to ride. I think ran 3rd its last 2 starts. Another consistent horse. So anything could win this race. So, but for me, number 11, All Night Saint, good each way odds at $9 to beat 3, 13, 12.
We've got the same factor. I'm going number 11.
Nice.
Just consistent, knocking on the door for a win. One's overdue. Put himself out of trouble. I think that's half the battle in these races. And he's in rock hard fit at the moment, and he's knocking on the door, and hopefully he can get the bob in this week and win. Jumbo Prince, I think he's probably the best horse in the race. Really good horse. Hit the line really hard last that day on the quick backup. Barrier 1, not the best, but it's not the worst either. He'll get a soft run. If he gets the breaks, he'll be storming home. Be What You Want to Be, another consistent run. He never runs a bad race for 3rd. And Lord Dag, the other stablemate, another one who doesn't really win too often, but never runs a bad race. I think only a few chances again there, so go number 11 on top.
Race 7 here, it's a big one of the day. Group 1 BTC Cup over 1200 metres. Toss and turned here, changed my mind. In the end, I landed on my old favourite, number 6 here, Art Lee, currently $9. You have to go back to last start. Fell Swoop beat it that day by 1.2 lengths, but on a day that you couldn't make up ground, you had to be on speed. This horse was probably 7 lengths off Fell Swoop on the turn, and he's been beaten 1.2, so he's made up nearly 6 lengths on a day you can't make up ground. Scrubbed along early, they flew in that race, so I don't think they'll go as hard. I think there'll just be a nice consistent pace in this race. Also, he was very slow out that day as well, and was scrubbed along a long way out from home. So I think if he can jump better, get into a nice rhythm, hook to the outside, I think he's the way to go. I think he'll steamroll him here. Number 6, Art Lee. Number 4, Dothraki in for second. Really, really good run in the TJ last start. That was on the soft track. This horse goes much, much better on the good. In fact, he's had 18 starts on the good for 13 times in the money. So, yeah, good tracks always has to go in. Interesting as well, Shinny's chosen to ride him and get off Malaguera as well, which I noted as well. So, thought that it was a big tick in the favour there of Dothraki. Number 12, is it number 2 or number 12? Sorry, Fell Swoop. It's number 2. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad writing. Number 2, Fell Swoop, in for third. Ultra consistent, like I say, beat home Art Lee last start, fair and square, but to be honest, I'd be shocked if he beats him home again after the run last time. And number 9, Target in Sight. Silly odds, $17 at the moment. This horse really, really good first up and good again second up. I think, yeah, it'd be smashing the line. I think Jimmy Orman's picked up the ride. Drawn a sticky gate in 9 though, but we'll go back and storm the line. So I think it'll be nice, solid speed in this race for Art Lee to get home the top of him. So 6, 4, 12, 9.
Is Art Lee your early Stradbroke tip, you'd say?
I think so, for sure.
Because Greggy, one of my fans, asked the other week for early Stradbroke and Derby tip. So I was thinking that yours would be Art Lee.
Yeah, for sure. Like I say, just the way...
1400 Eagle Farm.
He's just going to eat it. Like, the big straight, like... I honestly believe another 50, 60 metres last week, you know, he would have won the race. So, the week before. So, he's just flying, this horse. And I think the track's going to suit him perfectly. He ticks all the boxes for me. And, he's beautiful big track at Eagle Farm, 1400 metres.
He
gets... Exactly, you get right down in the weights. And, he's my tip for sure at the moment. Yeah, so.
I thought that. Tough race. Really good Group 1. But I ended up going number 7, Charlie Boy.
Yep.
He won first up in Sydney. It was a good win.
Wasn't he travelling that day
he was never going to get beat that day. He didn't win by much, but he was never going to sort of get beat.
Yeah.
Then he had for the 6-7 week gap the other week to Music Magnate's race, which I thought he was the best bet of the day. He was back. He only got beat a length and a half. There was a lot of interference behind that.
It's a messy race.
It was a messy race. Yeah. He won up in the Queensland Carnival last year. Brownie's on barrier 6. He's got the ability to win this for sure. I think he's got Group 1 ability, but he's got to put it all together and get probably the right breaks. But you can shop around 14, some are offering around the 20. So I think, play the odds and hope he brings his A game, and I think he'll be right in the finish. Actually, I'm tipping number 4, Dothraki the second. So I'm tipping Snowden Quinella.
Yeah.
Trial won the other day. A trial before that was a good run in the TJ.
Yeah.
His form, his Galaxy run was great. His Oakley Plate run was great. He's knocking on the door big time, this horse.
And that's what I say, the biggest thing for me is he's running that good on a soft track.
Yeah.
Once he gets back on top of the ground, he's going to add a couple of lengths.
Barrier 1's Shinny.
Yep.
That just says it all.
Ticks a lot of boxes.
They won this race last year with Hot Snitzel, a big odds, I'm pretty sure, from Barrier 1 as well. So, dynamic syndication as well. So, I think they've targeted this race with these two and trying to peak them to get that Group 1 up here in Queensland. Art Lee for third for sure, will be storming home, and Sacred Star for fourth, Kiwi horse. Last up winner, really relishes the Queensland sunshine. Tough race. I've left out Fell Swoop. I do probably think he's nearly the best horse in the race. He never runs a bad race, and if he brings his form from the tackle form and that. But I probably just expected a bit more from him last start.
And he only just got there, and like I say, I was reading the jock said that he probably thought that he wasn't quite wound up, and it was a hard job to chase. That horse didn't cost a lot, it's always hard to run him down, but in saying that, I think didn't cost a lot was probably stopping the last 50, and he maybe should have pulled away a bit more, but I don't
want to knock the lead. A really good horse, and if he wins, I'll be more than happy for the owners and Matty Dale and that. He's a Group 1 horse, so he will get a Group 1 for sure. But I just wonder how when you peak and you sort of take on Chautauqua and then you come up here and you have that one run chasing that didn't cost a lot.
Yeah.
Barrier,
how much is left in the tank?
Barrier 10.
Yeah.
A bit of an awkward barrier. They're going to be gunning for him. A lot of pressure on the 40. I just don't think there's a lot of ticks going for him this week.
Japanisma?
Another one that I agree has probably, in my opinion, peaked already.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on him.
Yeah. That's what I say. It looks like not a breakneck speed, but a nice hot speed as well. And that's what I think. Looking for something to come off the speed as well.
I think both our selections will get the nice soft runs in behind them. They're going to probably need the luck around Dooman and that. But if they get it, I think both our selections of that, and then including Dothraki, they'll really pounce late. So good race, intriguing race, and it's going to be a good point, I think, to the 10,000 in 2 weeks' time, followed by the Stradbroke. So
Alright, moving on to lucky last of the day. It's Middy's Rough Have It Played. Oh, what a horse, Ruffy. Over 2,000 metres. This is another one for me. I can't believe this horse is $10. Another each way best bet of the day here. Number 4, Multifacets. Chris Waller, Glyn Schofield. It was a month between runs. Was 2,000 back to the 1,500 last start. Just forget that. Gets back up to 2,000 metres. Interestingly, here in this race, only 3 runners have had a run over the 2,000 metres, this being one of them. And he that day he's ran a really nice third in the Tulloch Stakes, the Group 2 Tulloch Stakes behind Old North. So that's really, really good form lines. Like I say, the Waller stable, once they bring horses up here, they're really, really hard to beat. I think he's too good for these. Like I say, none of these horses have Group 2 form, and like I say, he's only one of 3 horses who's had run over 2,000 metres or further, and I think he ticks every single box for me. So number 4, Multifacets at $10 each way, bet of the day. Number 2, Seal on the Beach in for second. Desley Force stable. Good win first up. Like I say though, I think it's 1,400 up to 2,000 second up. It has to be a query. I know some trainers can do it, but there's probably some more astute trainers anyway. Number 14, Tap This in for third. Snowden stable. This is one horse that hasn't had a run over 2,000, but I think is really crying out for it. And number 10, Skytrek at $71 in for fourth. This is another one who has had a run over the longer distance, one over the 2,100 metre last start, but probably, to be honest, beat a bunch of walkers. So for me, number 4, Multifacets, just take the $10 now. It'll start half that price, I'm sure, to be $214.10.
Oh, going the same again. Multifacets. So I'm positive.
We're on the money today.
I'm positive. We're going to have a good day on Saturday then. Gives me more confidence. Yeah, I just think this is his race.
Yes.
I'm not convinced he's a Derby horse sort of thing. I just think that this race just fits nicely for him.
Couldn't agree more.
And I just think everything sort of ticks in his favour.
I just think he's going to be midfielder and just steamroll.
Yeah,
I think he's just going to blow past him.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I just don't want him to change tactics. I think they just ride him nice and cold sort of thing, and let him get to the outside.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, they'll be probably swooping.
Yeah,
I think it'll suit him, and I think he gets clear running at the top of the straight. I think he will be just too strong for him late. Don't worry about his last start run. Like I said, that was just to have a run. Race.
It was one of those typical Waller runs, wasn't it? Just a tune-up run.
Yeah, it was. There was no money for him.
Yeah.
He's run behind Old North like the start before was good.
Yeah.
Old North ran a great race in the Hollandale last week. So it's the older horses. That's good enough for me. Number 6, McIntosh, the stablemate. Really good winner horse for you. Really liked his acceleration.
Yeah.
He led.
Yeah.
But his acceleration was blistering.
He kicked off a hot tempo too, didn't he?
It was a horse that is going places.
Yeah.
Before that, it was like 6-7 week. He ran in the ring with Guineas, probably a bit rich for him.
Yeah.
But that was his first run for Chris Waller, and Chris Waller threw him straight in that race.
Yeah.
So I think that shows that he was showing him something to run him a Group 1 first start over a mile. So he's had the kill now, back up to Queensland to Group 3 level.
Yeah.
No doubt he's up to it. So definitely Waller Quinella here. And if McIntosh won, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Number 12, I had to throw a roughie in here. last year when we first started Connemara out, he was my best roughie or best bet of the day actually, and got beat a Pimple at 51s.
Yeah.
This horse is crying out for 2,000. Yeah. Absolutely bred for it. He's crying for it. I watched his first run at Ipswich the other week. Great run.
Yeah.
And then I watched his last start run. He's just crying for 2,000.
Yeah.
There's one horse here that will run 2,000 all day. It's this horse. Pardon me. And at the moment, I think we'll have a look at your last time I checked. 21s, he's 18s at the moment. I reckon there might be a little bit more money for him. I think he's real good each way bet there.
Yeah.
And number 2, Cylinder Beach. I will give Desley a wrap. First up over the mile the other day, won. She's opinion of this horse. You could tell in her voice that she's got a massive opinion of this horse. It was a really good win. To be honest, I think it was soft on the end.
Yeah.
He won his maiden before back in November by 7.
Yeah.
She's adamant that if you go back and watch the replay, he should have won the JJ Atkins now. Sorry, the Group 1 mile race. They changed it from the TJ Smith to the JJ Atkins. Sorry for that. The 2-year-old race. That's where they're heading. She's adamant that should have beat Presto Minute last year. She said he's a Group 1 all day. Yeah. The way she talks, I'll take that on. You know, I like when trainers have that confidence in her voice that she's backing the horse's ability, and that's why she put him in the mile first up. And he's bred to stay all day. If you look at his breeding, so I'll put him for 4. I think he's a nice horse for sure, but I think multi-facets each way for sure will
definitely
get it correct. So
no, like just reflecting best bets of the day. For me, multi-facets, Nikitas. 2 best bets of the day. Brisbane best bets.
So if you want to just go,
I got get out your pen and paper, guys, because I've got 3 best bets travelling around Australia here, and I've got a nice roughie for us as well. Caulfield, race 8, number 9, Bella's Run, barrier 5, first up, Mick Price, Mick D, the double Mick combination, currently $5. This horse, I'm pretty confident will just win. Great first up record, very, very classy animal, beautiful animal this one. I think he'll just win at $5. In the following race, race 9, number 11, Refulgent, $6.50. Hasn't won for a while, but ran a slashing race last start, smashed the line, $6.50. Darren Weir and my man Dean Yenderline, great odds, $6.50. That's a really, really good chance as well. They're my 2 best at Caulfield. And off to Scone as well, race 6, number 7, one of my favourite horses now, Clearly Innocent. Cannot believe this horse is not favourite. Then you got Music Magnate, $2.60. There's another one in there that's around $3.20. This horse is $3.50 at the moment. I think that is super odds. I think this horse will start favourite on the day, and I can't see anything beating him. I'm telling you, this is a Group 1 horse, and I think he'll beat this field, and he'll beat them easy. Race 6 at Scone, number 7, Clearly Innocent. Roughie of the day at Scone, race 4, number 3, a GNC, Clary Connors, Serge Listening to Ride, drawn barrier 5. Really good winner 2 starts ago. Found a harder race last start up on the speed, and comes back down in grade here as well. So $34 as well. So just eat that up now. That's great odds. It's going race 4, number 3 at GNC.
Nice. Best bet. I'll start with best roughie. Brisbane Charlie Boy in the Group 1. I think I'll take it on there as the best roughie for sure. Best bet is the strongest in race 4. I think it'll just be too good for him. Turn of foot, he's a progressive horse. I think he's the best bet at $5.50. He's an each way mile for sure, those odds as well. You get $2 to play, so each way mile, but he's definitely the best bet of the day. Just quickly on Clearly Innocent, I suggested after the last time they would go to the Stradbroke. If a few people thought they were spelling